And this applies to everybody. Free-to-play players, pay-to-win players, everybody can make some profit from this right now. No way! No way! Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Majin Nick here, and today I'm going to be discussing how I made over 1 billion diamonds in just 24 hours. Now, I think to most people that's actually very impressive. Maybe to some higher up, really elite players that might be watching this video, you're probably like, oh, I do that all the time. Well, I would say most people don't, and I'm going to be explaining to you how I was able to do this. And it's really not that complicated. So just for proof, I'm going to be putting up my booth from my alt account right here, and I started out with 400 million diamonds made, or maybe 450 million. It was like somewhere between those numbers, and you could see now it's almost 4.6 billion. Now you're just gonna have to take my word for this when I'm saying that this was done in 24 hours. If you don't want to believe me, that's fine, I understand. Again, it's literally just my word, but I'm being truthful, and I'm gonna tell you right now how I did it. So looking into my inventory right now, I'm gonna go down to my exclusive pets, and I have way less exclusives than I used to. And this is because I sold majority of the ones that I had. Obviously, I still kept my good rare ones that I enjoy, but all the extra ones I had, I sold, which gave me quite a bit of money. I would say probably around 200 million it gave me. But as I just stated before, I made about 1.2 billion. So where did the billion diamonds come from? Well, I'm going to tell you now. So if we go to the global events right here, you can see that you can get these gifts that are worth about 2.38 million diamonds as of right now, but people buy them for way more. So I was farming up these global event gifts pretty frequently, and I was selling them for about 2.7 million each, which gave me a good amount of money. I had, I think, close to 30 of them, something like that. Another way that I was making money is just selling all the general items that you see right here. So I was selling all my extra flags, stuff like coin jars, TNT, lucky blocks, sprinklers, comets, like literally everything. I've been just selling all my extras because they're just sitting there collecting dust and might as well just make some profit from it, even if it's not a whole lot. And then I was selling a lot of these nightmare fuels. Right here in my ultimates, you can see that I have the nightmare ultimate, and this is pretty much just like an extra source of income if you have this ultimate. So it's really solid. It might not be crazy good at breaking the last area, but it does drop this nightmare fuel decently often. So this is an extra bit of money every time you get one. And you can see right now its wrap value is about 770,000. It's steadily going down over time because there's just more of these being farmed into the game. But as of right now, it's been generating a decent amount of money, and I sell them for about 700,000 just so people will want to buy it more. Another thing that I have been doing is selling fruits. Fruits make a good amount of money. People overprice them like crazy, and I overprice them too. It's because they're a very demanded item because people want to get their fruit mastery to 99 because it's just so strong. In order to do that, you need to have a bunch of fruits that you can go ahead and craft into rainbow fruits because that gives you tons of mastery. So people buy these up like it's nothing. And I also been selling a lot of this stuff down here. So instead of opening my gift bags, my large gift bags, the rainbow mini chests and the regular mini chests, and even the charm stones, I've been just selling these now because while they do help give you money and you can make some good profit from opening them, I just been selling them because it's just way easier and it's much less of a hassle to get that money back from opening them. So what I mean by this is, for example, rainbow mini chests, they give a good amount of diamonds when you open them, and they also give some decent items. But to make your money back or slightly more, you have to sell all those items that you get from opening this just for you to make the same amount as its actual wrap value. Now, before booth taxes exist, this was a lot easier, but now it's harder. So now I just been selling these items on its own rather than opening them, and I've been seeing a good amount of success from it. And I also have been selling the void keys because these are stupid expensive right now, like very expensive. They're like 160,000 each right now. So I've been selling all of them because I've been getting good money from them. And I've also been selling my secret keys because they sell for a good amount. And I've been selling a little bit of tech keys, but I'm mainly building up my tech keys and my crystal keys because I'm still deciding if I want to do a video on them or not. But I'm kind of leaning towards no, just because everybody and their mother has done a crystal key opening or a tech chest opening. Like, it's just so overdone at this point. I'm probably not gonna do it, but I haven't sold these again because I haven't decided yet. But you could see right here, I have almost 10,000 crystal keys, and this was just purely from farming the last area, and this is worth almost 200 million. This is like, what, 3 huge pets right there? So that's another good source of income, is selling those keys. I've been selling all of my tickets and vouchers, which I had thousands of the spinny wheels, a few hundred of the tech wheels, quite a bit of the daycare slots. I think I had like 400 of these, and then some booth slots. These all are a good source of money for selling, and I just been getting rid of all of them. And I also have been selling my lucky egg books. You could see I have 4 right now, but I used to have like 20 of them because I crafted a lot, and they sell for about 2.28 million each, but I list them for 2.4 million, and people buy them because lucky eggs, or really any enchant, is like a one-time purchase. You don't need to keep buying them. So I can list them for like, say, 200,000 over its wrap value, and people are gonna buy them regardless because they just need it, and it's only gonna be that one-time purchase. So they don't really care as much if they overpay a little bit. So those are a good source of income. Same with the diamond enchants, and pretty much all the higher tier enchants. They're all worth a good amount, and they're cheap to craft, so a lot of money has came from this. I've been selling any extra ultimates that I get. This doesn't bring in as much money, but it's still a decent amount. It does add up over time, but I thought I should mention it. And going back to the pets, I forgot to say this. I've been selling a lot of the more rare stat pets. I just sold a bunch of my rainbow shiny prison axolotls. Those have been going for, I think, 177,000 each right now. I sell it for about 165,000 each, and that brings in a lot of money. I've made, I think, about like 50 million just from stat pets alone within the past day. And also, I've been selling the glitch event gifts. I had over 400 built up, and I still have, I think, about 340 left. They're worth about 2 million each right now. I sell them for about 2.3 million, and not a lot of people buy them, but some people do. So that's an extra source of income, but that's not really as reliable because the glitch event is gone and you can't farm up those anymore. But it really hasn't gave me a whole lot of money. Most of my money is coming from all these other things that I've been saying. And I also have been selling a lot of my potions. So I've been selling these cocktail potions. These are a great, and I mean great, source of income. I haven't even been item farming recently, and I already have 32 right now, and I just gave all of them to my other account to sell. I had like over 100 of them, and you could see only 32 of them were worth 2.85 million. These are very good to sell. And same with some of the lucky egg potions. I don't think they're as worth selling because I like to use them, and I have been using them for a video coming up, probably going to be posted next week. I'm not going to spoil too much, but I've been selling some of those, and I don't really bother with coins potions. You could see they're worth like next to nothing. I rather just use them. And I also should mention that a good portion of the money that I made has been coming from auto farming the last area. You could see right now, actually, can you see it? You could kind of see it. Let me move my big head. I have 45.9 million, and this is not with a diamond setup. So I've been gaining like tens of millions of diamonds a day from not even a diamond setup. And while it's not a lot right away, it does definitely add up over time. So I just had to mention that as well because some of the money did come from that too. And I think the last source of money has been from these prison cells. By the time this is uploaded, my prison key opening would have already been out by now, and that would have been posted yesterday. So that huge prison cat that you saw in the video, I sold already, and I've made over 80 million diamonds from literally just a free prison key that I farmed in the last area. And this applies to everybody. Free-to-play players, pay-to-win players, everybody can make some profit from this right now. So don't miss out on that. And they also give some decent items here and there, so you could go ahead and sell the items for profit too. And I actually forgot one last thing, hatching the last egg. I've hatched an active huge, like literally, I think an hour or two ago, and it was the huge red panda. I just sold it for about 65 million, and boom, that's another 65 million diamonds. This is how I have made 1.2 billion diamonds within 24 hours. I haven't done anything crazy. I really haven't. It's just been selling stuff in the trading plaza, farming the last area, hatching the final egg, doing the prison key event, and that's really about it. That's how I made that much money so fast. Now, I know this is probably gonna upset a lot of players because a lot of players are free to play and they cannot even do a fraction of what I do. And for those of you that are in that boat that are struggling to farm up money and get huges and items to sell, I'm sorry, but that's just the way the game is. I know you're not gonna like to hear that, but there's nothing I can do except give you guys tips and try to help motivate you to become better better at the game, which is why I'm going to have more tutorials coming out soon for free-to-play players to help you guys get better. But that's Pet Simulator. It is the way it is. Free-to-play players struggle a lot more, but you still can be successful. I think trading is really good for free-to-play players. Starting out, trading kind of sucks, but once you're getting quite a few huges and you're trading with those and selling those and flipping them, you can do some pretty good things. And I'm going to try to make a tutorial on that sometime soon. I'm not guaranteeing it's going to be within the next week or so, but it's in the back of my head. It's a video that I've been wanting to do. But I've been experimenting in the trading plaza, getting better with trading so I can present more accurate information to you guys, so I'm not just pulling stuff out the behind like some people have said in my comments. But yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. If you found this interesting or helpful in any way, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment down below just giving your opinion on this video, or if you just want to share anything, I don't really care. Comment whatever you guys want. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.